Hey folks, welcome to Kaisers Kastle. Just wanted to do a show I've been promising for a while, and I think it's more topical now on the Panopticon. I'm going to do a more in-depth one, but I wanted to do this one just as a primer. You guys can research it before I actually go deep into it. It's an old thing that was invented to make your prison in a circle and your guard tower in the middle, right? They would usually put screens up. I have a picture in the vlog that I'm doing. And what that would do is the inmates never knew who you were looking at. So that would cause the inmates to self-police. You know, at first when you put it in, they go in there, rough treatment's done as soon as any outbreaks happening, right? And then all of a sudden, they start policing themselves. And the reason I'm calling it the digital Panopticon, I'm using that to explain social justice warriors on their little digital petards that they like to hang everybody else from, but it usually will hang them in the end. What I mean by that, I want to be very clear and concise. The digital Panopticon is where everybody tries to, and you're seeing it within Google, you're seeing it within Facebook, you're seeing it within YouTube, all over the place you're seeing this. The all-seeing eye, but it's invisible. You don't know who's looking at you, right? You can have a bunch of people following you and you don't even know who they are. Who really cares? I don't. But see, that what that does is that stops speech. I'm a firm believer that when speech stops, real thought does not happen. Real conversations don't. And that's what you need, is more conversation, not less. And when I say this, I mean what I say. Because when the language stops, just like when two people are sitting there, ambassadors, to talk, to try to stave off a war, sort of like what you see with Korea happening right now, how everything's getting worked out by words. If that doesn't happen, it will likely go to violence. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm like, you don't want to see violence. I've seen enough of it. But see, it also gets aggravated when the government steps in and is trying to, the little see something, say something. Well, with my past knowledge, training, and skill, if I saw somebody that was doing something, I would be able to discern what it was, if I thought it was valid or not. But what you have now are people that can claim something just from, it could be absolutely nothing but a picture, it could be a comment with no context, and then they have to say something. And I don't fault them for that. Let them do that. And the people who investigate it, let them investigate it. The truth will always out. I say this. I don't tend to worry about these things. If you're trying to live a life of honor and loyalty and justice for yourself, if your standards are high, you'll meet everybody else's standard. That's just my opinion. But you always have that few percent in any organization or in the American populace that just don't get it. And so that's why it becomes problematic. So I guess this point is, I want you to research what a Panopticon is and how you're seeing it happen now. The reason why it was deemed cruel and unusual punishment is you'd actually have people in the prisons going absolutely bonkers nuts because they think they're always being spied on, and it causes a paranoia. It's just not good. Just trying to let you know. It's just not good. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And I'm happy that you guys stopped by Kaisers Kastle for a few minutes. Listen to this, research it, and then when I give the next talk on it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it now. Okay? With that, thank you for sitting on my big orange couch. Hopefully you popped a cold one. You drank a coffee, had a tea, and